What is up, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Triple Threat Talk. My name is Connor Ryan.
Jonah Newberger, and welcome back to another episode.
Jonah, we are in the dog days of summer. Nothing much really going on. I mean, the biggest excitement I'd say the last 2 weeks was the All-Star break for the MLB, which I'd
Didn't
say
watch any of it.
that's fine, completely fair. I mean, I'm a baseball guy, so I paid attention. Went to a swing off the first time that ever happened in MLB All-Star history. The NL won, thanks to Kyle Schwarber being very good at hitting home runs. And there's our MLB bit for the episode. So there it is. But a little bit shorter episode, most likely, from us today, just because not really much going on. It's the simple fact of it. We're not in what is known as the stereotypically good sport months of the year. As much as everybody wants to talk about how great summer is, do you know what's not great at? Exactly.
Sports, which is ridiculous. I don't understand why they do that.
I think it is just because it's like they want people to be outside and not really like look to the television and stuff like that. But hey,
we get like every sport at once. Like I think for a period in, I don't know if it overlaps in October. We might get all four major sports, depending if World Series goes 7.
If World Series runs
NBA,
late
early
enough,
hockey.
Well, so the real point of when every team is like, or every sport is really playing is it has to be October.
Because NFL's done.
Yeah, no, not NFL.
It's got to be like sometime in October if it overlaps.
Yeah.
Because because that'd be baseball. Yeah.
Well, baseball? Okay. Yeah, no, it would have to because the NBA and NHL seasons just keep getting pushed back.
Yeah, but right now we have nothing. Unless you count
baseball.
We have
nothing. We have...
I've started watching a little bit of baseball. I watched the...
yeah, you were texting me about
Who were the Sox playing the other night? Phillies?
Yeah, it was the Phillies game.
Mm-hmm.
On ESPN.
I remember
Thursday.
They were down 5-0 and then came back, won 9-8 in the 11th. That was it.
Yeah, 9-8 in the 11th. Yeah, Remy Gonzalez hit a grand slam.
They had 6 runs.
Carlos Narvaez hit the 2-run home run in the top of the 11th, and you were just like, hey, who's this Narvaez guy? And you're like, he sucks. And I was like, this guy's the best player on our team.
No, I said that was an amazing play. Remember, he had the steal catcher.
Totally not pulling up the receipts right now.
No, I didn't say he sucks. Pull it up. I said, I swear if we lose another game by 1 run.
Wait, I thought it was like something along the line, I don't think it was you saying this guy sucks. It was more so just like, who is this guy? I don't even know. I guess not. Because I feel like it was something...
I said great fucking play by the catcher.
Yeah.
He said Darby is so fucking goated. I said that was such a nice throw.
It was just like, I was like...
Because then he hit the home run.
You don't know, yeah. I was like, what do you mean you don't know our catcher? But no, I mean, Red Sox, big win last night against the Dodgers.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't good. Fun fact, actually, you were joking with me about...
going to the game.
Yeah. I saw on TV one of my best friend's brothers.
Nice.
And funny enough, my brother and my friend was next to him, obviously, because they went together. So, but it was during when Alex Bregman was like up to bat during the first inning. It was just like from that camera angle. And so I sent him the picture and I go, is that Paul? And he goes, yeah, I'm right behind Bregman's butt. and I'm like, dude, no way.
That's funny.
But enough baseball. Couple NBA topics to cover, and then we're gonna get into the beginning of our NFL preview stuff. And I know. I think it's Chargers Lions. So. Knew it. Wow. Imagine having the ball knowledge that I do. I'm
sorry that you know more about the Hall of Fame game than I do. The most irrelevant game of the year.
Yo, Jonah, don't love the energy right now. Let's tone it down. Okay, NBA talk. Only 2 topics, but I personally am happy about both of them.
Yeah, I
I know there's a lot of people who are going to be specifically for one of them being like, well, why?
Yeah,
And it's the move that I honestly love more than the other.
I like the Chris. Well, I like them both. I really wanted one or the other on the Celtics, but
Well, yeah.
I like.
I think
I
we all
think
did, but
Dame has pretty much decided he's not gonna chase a ring, and he's just gonna
he.
go home and retire in Portland.
Well, here's the thing that I didn't realize. Do you know how much money he's going to be making this year?
Well, because he signed a 3-year 45 with Portland, but he's also getting
I think
paid
it
like
was
30 to 40 from Milwaukee. He's gonna make like 50 mil a year.
no. He signed a 3-year 42
Okay, so what, seven
so that's about like a 14 million per year.
on top of what, his 30 or 40 million from Milwaukee?
I don't know because
So they had to buy it.
he's going to be making $70 million.
70? I thought it was like 50.
That's what I thought. But
70?
apparently,
How much is Milwaukee paying him?
I don't know. That's the thing. I think it's like they might be paying him like 50 something.
He was on a big deal when he went there.
I'll look it
But
up.
he's going to be getting paid from them for, is it just this season or is it a couple years? I think it's a
Who,
couple.
Milwaukee?
Yeah.
I think it's like for
Is it
the next
one
like
big-
I
Three,
think it's for the next like
3 or 4.
couple, dude.
Yeah.
I think it's
That's
like,
crazy. I mean, that's a big contract. The Celtics couldn't offer him 42 million, but I feel like this situation is almost similar to D Wade. Not saying with the ring chasing part, but remember when D Wade went to Cleveland and then Chicago and then went back to Miami, and everyone's kind of just forgetting about those days when he was up in Cleveland and Chicago, and then he just was like, "I'm gonna go back home to Miami," and everyone's like, "Okay," like it's almost like as if he never left. I feel like that's what this is gonna be like.
yeah, I agree. I think it's I will say this. I will defend the D Wade Chicago days. I think those were a whole lot more valuable than the D Wade Cleveland
Yeah,
days.
but you know what I mean? It's like he left for like a year and a half, 2 years, and then came back home.
So it appears that he had maximum veteran extension. He signed a 2-year 112 with, I think, with Milwaukee. So
that's
I
crazy.
think it's actually really just this year that they have to that he's going to be making the 70, and then it's like 13 and 14, which still is like a lot of money.
Yeah.
Nobody's sitting here and denying the fact that it's a lot of money. But to put it in perspective, Damian Lillard is going to be making about $70 million at the age of 35, and he isn't going to be playing a single minute of basketball mode.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like that is awesome.
Good for him. Good for him.
I was talking to some people about just like the general idea of the move. I love it because in reality, Dame gets to be the dad that he always wants to, that he's wanted for his kids. Like, did you see the clip where after like he had the press conference with Portland and basically was like, he was explaining to the reporters like, yeah, like after we were driving home from the contract extension, I was explaining to my daughter, and my daughter was like, wait, so we don't have to get on a plane anymore to Milwaukee? Like you're gonna be at home and like hear from majority, and they're like, yeah, and he's like all excited about it.
Yeah,
he just wants to be home.
Be home.
Again.
Yeah. Milwaukee's
he wants to
not.
be with his. Yeah, like
I've
his
been up to
family
Milwaukee.
stayed.
It's not the best place.
Yeah, his family stayed in Portland. It's not like a situation of like, oh yeah, these are the. It's like an easy move. No, so I think it's great for him, and I think like as much as people like will question like why don't you want to go to a team like the Celtics or anything to like try and win a ring, and it's like we get trying to win a ring, but there's also the aspect of like you got to let the guy be the guy. It doesn't matter how much you want to chase a ring. If they're not happy, there's nothing else that's going to matter.
Mm-hmm.
You can have everything in the world. If it hurts when you swallow, it's like there's nothing else that matters except that.
Yeah.
Dame just had to do what was best for him, and what was best for him was going home. And I don't have an issue with that. And it's like, and people are asking the same thing about Devin Booker. Why is Devin Booker signing a 2-year extension to keep up, to have him stay with the Suns until 2030? It's like, people have other things than needing to win.
Mm-hmm.
It's not everything.
Unless you're Kevin Durant.
In reality, 90% of those players in the NBA, their goal is to have financial security for the rest of their lives for themselves and for their families and their families.
Mm-hmm.
And that tenfold.
Yeah, it's just like you gotta do what's best for you.
Exactly.
And as fans, we might hate it, but like, yeah.
But you have to respect it.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
With Devin Booker, it's the same thing where it's like, dude, I get the aspect of like trying to win a ring. He's a top 3 shooting guard, top 4 shooting guard in the NBA, depending on how you rank it. But it's the aspect of like, I personally wouldn't care about winning if I got paid $150 million over 2 years. And I get it. That's like a greedy thing to say a little bit, but it's also like, I don't know, man. I personally would be more than okay with that. I think a whole lot of other people. I think there's 150 million reasons that says that's a pretty good
Yeah.
that's a pretty okay thing. It's as much as it is like wanting to win. There's the wanting to win and knowing your chances of winning.
Mm-hmm.
D Book wants to win. I don't think there's anything that is pushing against that agenda. But the fact
signing
of the
a
matter
$50 million deal is certainly gonna.
But
certainly
the fact of the
helps
matter
the Suns be able to pay other players to help them win, but
the fact of the matter is I think knows that he's not.
He had his chance. They were up 2-0 in the finals.
Yeah. And then Thanasis Antetokounmpo came back, and then it was wraps.
Yep, it was wraps. Shout out Giannis.
Shout out Giannis. Truly one of the best players in the NBA. Like, so good.
I like him. I like him when I'm not playing against him.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
But the other player that's returning home, CP.
Back to the bright lights of LA.
I love it, honestly. This team, though, this team 6 years ago would be like, oh my god, this is the best team of all time.
I saw a comparison, and it was just a picture of the grown-ups poster. And it was just like, oh, it's the Los Angeles Clippers.
It's like, cause they have Chris Paul back, Bradley Beal, James Harden, Kawhi Leonard, a Batum.
Brook Lopez.
Brook Lopez, yeah. It's like, oh my gosh.
Because I was going to say Zubac, but I was like...
This team 6 years ago would have been like, oh my god.
Wait, hold on. I'm trying to... Okay. If you went to 2021 with this team... Hear me out.
2021?
Chris Paul leading the Suns to a finals.
Yeah.
Bradley Beal in arguably his best year with basically scoring 30 on the Wizards.
Mm-hmm.
Kawhi Leonard leading arguably the best year the Clippers have ever had, making it to the Western Conference Finals.
Harden, he's still
playing
balling
on the Nets, being a dog.
Yeah.
And then Brook Lopez being Defensive Player of the Year-esque for the Bucks.
That's a nasty.
And then you have Zubac and Batum, who'd be younger and better. That would be an absurd team.
That's what I'm saying. Like 6 years ago, this team would be amazing.
Not even 6. 3 years ago, that team's like an NBA front runner.
Yeah, but now it's like, okay, snooze.
But now it's like
they could still be good, though.
I mean, that's like an interesting 5 seed.
Yeah, exactly. It'll be interesting because, like, I feel like Bradley Beal he's still fairly young. No,
I think I'm going to tell you his age, and you're going to go, really?
He's going to be like 34. Watch, there's no way.
Okay, 32. I thought he was like,
okay. So
I thought he was like 33.
Okay, yeah.
Here's the really, in reality, here's the only thing that matters: Kawhi Leonard. If Kawhi Leonard is healthy, that team will be fine.
Kawhi's healthy, he's still amazing. I mean, I went to Game 7 of Nuggets Clippers this past season. Kawhi was still balling.
I mean,
he's healthy, he's balling.
Game 2 was absurd.
Oh yeah.
What was it, like 39 points on like 70-something percent?
Yeah, he missed like he had one game where I think he missed. I think it was the playoffs. He missed like 2 shots.
I think it was Game 2.
It was actually ridiculous. I like the Chris Paul going home. It's about time he's back with LA because he's retiring after this year.
Yeah.
And I think similar with Dame, I think his family did stay in LA as well, so he's going home.
Kawhi Leonard in Game 2 against the Nuggets in Denver. 39 points, 3 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals, 1 block on 78.9% shooting. That's 4 missed field goals. 3 of those 4 were threes. So from not shooting from 3,
that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Kawhi Leonard shot 11 of 12.
And I think at one point he was like 8 for 8.
Yeah.
It was
Wait,
ridiculous.
actually, let me take a look at that. Yeah, from the field for the first half, he was 8 for 8.
Yeah, it was ridiculous. Like, he didn't
And
miss a
how
shot
about
in the
this? How
first
about this?
half.
I'll extend this. First 3 quarters, he did not miss a shot from within the 3 point
That is
line.
ridiculous, dude. When he's on, he's
Like, I wouldn't. Okay, here's what I would say. I think, and I want your opinion on this. Pretty actually, if it is a somebody who can heat up from three, they have like the microwave trait. But if they take you down from like just like repetitive mid range like post work, that is ice cold killer mentality. That's not heating up. That's just killer. Like that's
mm-hmm,
cold.
mm-hmm.
Like I feel like those Kyle Korver, JJ Redick, like Duncan Robinson esque, like just string off three threes, 4 threes in a row type runs. Those
Klay
are
Thompson.
heating. Those are exactly. Klay Thompson. Those are heating moments. Whereas I think superstars taking or like stars taking over are cold. Like
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
like whereas Pusha T would say, yuck.
Ugh. But yeah, good for CP3.
Great for CP3. Shout out Cliff Paul.
Hopefully he makes a return. They weren't filming enough State Farm commercials down in San Antonio.
I think they're out on the good days with these commercials, dude.
No, they just keep getting terrible. Yeah,
And
'cause
what
now
are
we
you
got
wearing, Jake from State Farm? Khakis.
IG, and then we just get the
He's
stupid
wearing
SGA. We get the stupid SGA Williams and Chet commercial like every 20 seconds. I might start watching games on mute.
Can I say something? I don't know if it'd be controversial. I like all three of those guys.
Ugh, that's very con. I don't like Chet. I think Chet's my least favorite out of all of them. And then did you see Jalen Williams post imitating Kobe at the
I could
free
care.
throw line with his what did he even do? Like wrist surgery? Like really, bro? It's so dumb. SGA, I don't mind SGA
Okay. Let me
sometimes.
put it like this. I don't care. Um, let a kid have an idol. I get it. It's like it's weird. You can call it weird. You can call it corny. I get it. It is a little weird. But dog, if you're telling me you couldn't have a wheelchair moment like Paul Pierce, you wouldn't. If you're telling me you could have an anything's possible like KG, you could have a Peyton Pritchard esque half court shot. Hell yeah, I'm having that moment.
Yeah, but I feel
I
like
get
the
to relive. I get to
gameplay,
relive something one of my heroes did. Yeah,
but I
I'm
feel like
doing that.
that's different than like
No, but like I'd 100% mimic the anything's possible thing.
Tatum already did, but we don't want to talk about that.
He said we did it.
I guess, yeah. Similar.
It just happened. He just happened to scream it.
Yeah, he was
That's the
excited.
only similarity. Okay. He didn't sit down for the photo. He was posted up on the wall, and everybody's trying to make that similarity. Guess what? You come for my king, I'm gonna slay back. It's my guy. By the way,
Jason Tatum.
Shout out Jason Tatum for his camp appearance yesterday
I saw that.
with the boot on.
Yeah, I saw that with the boot on.
Yeah, and he had some nice words, basically saying that he's the best player and he's aware of it,
And it's very true.
and I love it.
Aside from
Because
ESPN's stupid ranking putting him 93rd all time, we won't even have to talk about that because that's just disrespectful.
a ranking is bad.
When Joel Embiid is in front of him.
That was no, I
Pull up some of the players out in front of him real quick, and then we'll transition off NBA. But I saw 93rd. I'm like,
no, it's just
who
the
was
fact
drunk
that
when they made this?
Paul
Like
George,
Paul
somehow.
George is not better.
Why can't I think of this guy's name, dude?
What was the list?
Oh, Nick Wright. Okay, so this is just the collection of players that are. It basically had him. Oh, it's Bleacher Report. So, okay, let me look it up.
I just got it.
Okay.
They put Klay Thompson at 98. I feel like that's kind of disrespectful too. I'm not gonna lie.
That's crazy. Bernard King at 97 is pretty crazy as well.
Tatum's at 93.
Lenny Wilkins.
They put Chauncey Billups in front of him.
Nope. Chris Webber. Nope. Earl Monroe. Nope. Draymond Green. I would accept as better. Alonzo Mourning. Nope. Tony Parker as a accolade. Sure.
Accolades, yes. I feel like since Tatum is still young, he has more to go. Like with Draymond, Draymond definitely has more accolades, but I feel like overall player, I would still take Tatum over Draymond.
That's tough.
but keep going.
It
There's
depends
some
on what
current
my
day.
team
Jimmy
has.
Butler.
I think
Jimmy
it's just
Butler's number
Sam
83.
Jones. I get Adrian Dantley. No.
It's hard to
Jimmy
say
Butler.
guys
I'd
versus who are
allow.
retired versus Paul
Bob
George
Leaner. No.
78. So you tell me Paul
Dikembe.
George is better than Jimmy
Yes.
Butler?
No. Grant Hill. No. Pete Maravich. No. Alex English. No. Manu. Accolade wise, yes. Other than that, no. Dave Cowens. Sure.
Kyrie.
Better than Bosch. Better than
Joel Embiid, they
Kyrie.
put 60. Okay. Wait, you're telling me Joel Embiid is better than Kyrie, Jimmy Butler, and Chris Bosh?
What has Vince Carter done that is better than Jason Tatum?
What has Joel Embiid done that's better than Jason Tatum?
Win an MVP.
Who cares about MVP? And then he got knocked out round one. Dude is such a bum. Lillard. But this list is ridiculous.
Okay, he's goated.
Luca is at 57. Luca hasn't done anything. Luca has never won MVP, has not won a finals, and they put him at They put Luca over Kyrie. There's no way. I'm sorry, Luca is not better than Kyrie.
But here's the thing.
Time.
I think this is their way of trying to state that they're trying to abolish ring culture, but also it's like,
I don't
no.
I get, but overall, dude, Kyrie.
No. But I'm agreeing with you.
Nasty.
It's like if they were trying to abolish ring culture, then Jason Tatum would be a top 50 player on this list.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's better than everybody in the first 30 years of the NBA.
Dwight Howard, Ray Allen at 51.
Billy Donovan just signed a multi-year extension with the Bulls.
Shout out Chicago. Oh, should we pick some NFL preview?
Absolutely. We're getting to that time of the year.
I can't wait.
And I think it's only right we talk about who the team that will be the best team in the NFL, the best coached, with the best young quarterback in the NFL, that I think is going to take a massive leap this year, the New England Patriots. Jonah, I don't know if you know this about me. I am a football fan, but I'm not incredibly in depth. I'm not crazy in depth on the NFL like most people are. But I think this might be the year that I actually become a freak. I've been listening to radio shows. I've been watching videos. I watched Kendrick Bourne's YouTube channel for about 2 hours yesterday while I was working. And it was just all the wide receivers went down to North Carolina and spent time with Drake and Joshua Dobbs and got work in.
I'm excited.
That wide receiver group is going to be actually a group of dogs. Travion Henderson's going to be a freak. Ramondre is going to get 10 rushing touchdowns pretty easily, all within 2 yards of the goal line. And if that defense plays to the level that they can, and the coaching is what they are, they're going to be a legit threat in the AFC. And there's no doubt in my mind about it.
MVP.
Zesty.
I am
excited. Hey,
Mike.
I got you. Hey, Mike. I got you the sauce, man. I got you the zesty.
Dude, I am.
Shut up, Trav.
So excited for NFL season.
I am too.
We get fantasy football. We get Thursday night football. We get all day Sunday. We get Monday night. We get Sunday night.
But I really do think the Patriots are going to take a massive step this year.
Yeah. I feel like the only thing is going to be, I have seen some highlights of the I know the wide receiver core, and sometimes it's I'm like, okay, we really need a true number one guy, which they don't. I don't say that they have a true number one. They don't have a true number one guy who's just like, this guy can get you you can give him the ball in any situation and he'll make the play. Demario Douglas is not a number one option. I'm sorry. Stephon Diggs coming off ACL, he's not a number one option.
That's where you're wrong.
He's gonna need to.
Stephon Diggs. How about this? You want to?
Dude, he's 34 years old coming off an ACL. It's going to be interesting to see how good he truly will be.
That's a minimum stat line prediction right there. Is it flipped for you? Is
it
flipped?
It's 75, 1,010. All right.
75 receptions, 1,000 yards, 10 touchdowns for Stephon Diggs is the minimum prediction for me this year.
Clip that.
Barring injury, Stephon Diggs will get 75 receptions, 1,000 yards, and 10 touchdowns. And this is my hot take for the year. Drake May, dark horse for MVP.
Who do you think the MVP leaders are?
If the Patriots go 12-5
and win the division,
Drake May has a legitimate good year, he will be at least in a conversation or at least be in top 10 of odds, and I consider that a success.
Just give it to Mahomes or Lamar.
Or no, Burrow's never gotten it.
Well, I feel like this is Burrow's year.
It probably is. Like that team is
I don't
like
understand how he didn't win it last year. His numbers last year were better than Josh
just his
Allen.
record. No, it was no, I know. It was just
It's
record.
ridiculous. His numbers last year were ridiculous. You're like, how's this man not even being talked about?
Shouldn't have lost to the Patriots.
Dude, that was the reason they didn't make the playoffs, and that was the reason the Patriots didn't get the number
Don't
one
have the number
overall
one
pick.
pick. But hey, we got Will Campbell. And Will Campbell's a fucking dog.
Dude, I am
He's a
excited for
dog.
Will Campbell. He's gonna be nasty.
Dude, this O-line is going to protect my baby boy.
You know
He's
who
gonna
also
give me
upgraded?
so much time.
You know who also upgraded their offensive line?
The Chiefs? Okay.
Chicago Bears, baby.
No one asked. Okay.
Dude,
They're not
the
even
Bears
on
are
my
gonna be
they're not
good.
even on my preview. They're not even on my
They're
preview.
on my preview, so I hope you're ready to talk about it.
Okay, go.
The Bears are gonna be, dude, they're gonna be so good. First night of the season, Monday Night Football versus the Vikings.
I was gonna say, wait. Okay, so I did this last episode with the Patriots. Do we want to run down and we get a prediction?
Rip me one with the Bears. Let's do it.
Okay, so starting off, Monday Night Football against the Vikings.
W.
Hold on, let me just going to Detroit to face the Lions.
To Detroit after we just took their offensive coordinator. I feel like they'll probably split with Detroit. Do you think that's reasonable? Okay, I'll give them an L on the road, and I'll take the home win later in the season. 1-1.
At Chicago, hosting the Cowboys.
That's a blowout win. Cowboys are gonna be so bad this year. Dude.
Traveling to Vegas to face the Raiders.
Was that 3-1?
Going to Washington to face the Commanders.
Revenge game on Monday night.
What looks like after your bye week.
Yeah, I like that. Give me the dub. That could be an L though. That's a toss up.
Traveling to New Orleans to face the Saints.
That's a win.
Traveling to hosting the Saints. So that's a win. Traveling to Baltimore to face the Ravens.
They'll lose that. Ravens are going to be nasty this year.
Then the week after, traveling to Cincinnati to face the Bengals.
That'll be interesting. Depending on how Cincinnati's defense is, I could see the Bears pulling out the win. But if the Bengals are rolling at this point in the season, I think the Bengals will take that.
So you think?
I think it's an L for Chicago.
Hosting the Giants.
That'll be a fun one. I might be going to this game actually.
Really?
Might be going out of Chicago for this game. I'll give the Bears the win here against the Giants. Their quarterback room is a little suspicious right now. We don't know what's going to be looking like, but could have Jackson Dart, could have Russell Wilson, could have Jameis Winston.
I saw a report from Dable that said Russell Wilson be the starting quarterback.
Week 1, yes, but this is like week 11.
Yeah, that's true.
Next game.
Traveling to Minnesota to face the Vikings.
I think that's another win. I'm not high on the Vikings this year.
It's fair.
I think J.J. McCarthy needs to prove himself. Like, yes, people were like, he's so good. Yeah, we saw him in college and then a little bit in training camp. That's it.
Yeah, I agree. Heading home to face the Steelers.
Hosting Aaron Rodgers. They're gonna, yeah. Steelers are gonna be they're gonna go 9-8 probably. And one of those losses will be to the Bears.
I would honestly predict worse, but that's just me.
What? For that? Oh, for Steelers?
I think they're like a 7-10 team.
They'll find a way to go 9-8 though.
Yeah. Traveling to Philadelphia.
Defending Super Bowl champs. The line right now is 7 points. Damn. I feel like they'll lose this, and it's on a Friday. Whoa, it's the Friday after Thanksgiving. Okay.
Oh, it's Black Friday game, yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to give them the L, but I feel like it's going to be closer than people think. I think Philly's going to be very good again this year.
You now head to Green Bay to face off against the Packers.
Already beat them once this year.
No, you haven't.
Yeah, we did. First week of January, baby. In 2025, we've already beat them. Let's go. Fuck the Packers. Give me the dub. You know Caleb Williams had a better stat line and the same amount of division wins as Jordan Love did last year? Just saying. Next.
Fair. It's fair.
Just saying.
Heading back to Chicago to face the Cleveland Browns.
So is Shador starting at this point?
Probably.
Give me a Bears win.
Would you look at that? Second meeting in 3 weeks. The Pac-Town come to Chicago.
Come to Chicago. in December. I think they're going to sweep the Packers, the Vikings, and then split with the Lions. Is that a hot take? This might
It's a
be a little
take.
hot. So that's a bit of a hot take.
So you have them automatic. You have them going 5-1 in the division. Okay, so the Bears travel to San Francisco to face the Niners.
I think that will be an L. They never play well against San Francisco. Who's
And then hold on. Chicago then hosts the Lions in Chicago. And you think they'll win that one after losing the first one in Detroit?
that will be interesting. Honestly, I'll give them another L to the Lions.
Whoa!
I feel like I'm getting too ahead of myself. I feel like they're probably like, are they 12-5?
They're not.
11-6.
11-6.
Okay, that's respectable. I'll take
That is
that.
okay. Here's what I will say. Here's what I was gonna say. With the way that you had it set up going into those last two games, I was gonna have some
14-2.
No, I thought we were gonna look at a 13-4, and I was gonna go. There is no fucking way the Chicago Bears are gonna be leading the division, let alone maybe even leading the NFC.
I wouldn't. Don't sleep on it. Don't sleep on the Bears, bro. I think that division is the best division in football.
Yeah,
but dude, the Bears, Caleb Williams,
and you
coach,
and you had them going 5-1 as of 2 minutes ago. But now you have them going 4-2.
I could still see 5-1. I think I'm not high on the Vikings this year.
I think there is only.
Dude, the only reason that they didn't even go 500 in the division last year, or 4-2, is because they went to overtime against Minnesota, and then had terrible play calling with the coach. Then they had the crazy Thanksgiving game that basically got their coach fired without calling the timeout and lost by 3 points to Lions. And then they were at home against the Packers last year, and then the field goal got blocked, and so they lost that game. And they beat the Packers. They could have went 4-2 in the division last year.
They could have
every one of those games, but they all came down to the last play. It's not like they were getting blown out.
No, I'm aware of that. I'm not denying that.
And they upgraded their coach. Dude, Ben Johnson's going to be really nice. He's going to be such a good coach. They got rid of Eberloser. He needs to get his ass out of there, bro. He needs to get out of Chicago.
I'm aware, Jonah. I'm aware that they're very
the offensive line.
Team.
They're gonna be good, dude. I'm so high on the Bears this year.
I'm aware that they're going to be a very good football team, and that they were like truly inches away from some games just going in their favor. But what I'm saying is, this is in perfect scenarios. This is if Caleb Williams he meets his personal goal of wanting to be the first quarterback in Chicago Bears history with 4,000 passing yards and a 70% completion percentage.
This
is with everybody staying healthy. And so
yeah, but there's the same question for every team, though.
Oh, no, for sure. Do I think the Bears are going to improve drastically compared to last year? Absolutely. But 13-4 would have been crazy.
11-6. Are you happy with 11-6?
11-6. I look at it and go, I can see it.
What about 10-7? We could give them another L to maybe Minnesota or Green Bay.
I think
another division L in there.
I think that's what most people are going to expect.
Give me between 10-7 and at best 12-5.
If you're a Bears, put yourself in the perspective of a Bears fan. If you're a Bears fan and you go 10-7, are you okay with that year?
No.
10-7.
That's a good year.
10-7. Caleb Williams has more touchdowns, not as many interceptions, 3,500 yards, but just like a couple games like slipped away. The defense wasn't as great as it should have been, or stuff like that. But you go 10-7, you're trending in the right direction. I think that'd be huge. And I'd say the same thing about the Patriots. If the Patriots went 10-7, I'd be pretty stoked.
Yeah. I think the Patriots have one of the hardest, or they have the easiest schedule.
Second easy. I think they have the easiest schedule.
And I think the Bears have one of the hardest schedules.
Yeah, this is tough.
Yeah, it's a tough schedule.
Well, it's just tough because they have to play
their division.
No, they have to play the AFC North as well.
AFC North, and then the AFC or the NFC East plus their division with Philly and Washington, and then 6 games in their division. Yeah, that's a tough schedule.
Where I think for the Patriots, I think it's like obviously their division isn't like
Yeah, they got the Jets and the
cakewalk.
Dolphins.
Yeah, but so I think they're
Where are they
I think
playing?
it's like AF or NFC South, and then also
They're playing the
I
NFC
think we're
South.
also I think we're AFC North as well. Yeah, yeah, that's what it looks like.
Yeah, I think they play the Bengals again. I know that. Yeah, they play the Ravens.
Yeah,
Oof, when's that game?
it's like week 16.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah, hopefully
No
they're just
Kansas
gonna
City
be
though.
like, thank God.
Yeah.
Hopefully the Baltimore one is like they're just so far ahead of everyone else in the North that they can rest players, and then we just need like we get like an easy win,
Yeah. Yeah.
and I'd be like, okay, we're in the playoffs.
Yeah.
So speaking of the AFC North, TJ Watt signed a little extension to the rings of what was it, 3 years, $123 million, which makes him the highest paid non-quarterback player in NFL history. Jonah, thoughts?
I've never seen NFL money for non QBs this much. Obviously, it's the highest, but I don't know. I think it's isn't most of it guaranteed, if not all.
Yeah, I think like
It's the
100,
guaranteed rate is yeah, it's
108.
ridiculous amount is
That's
guaranteed.
absurd. Yeah, no, it's ridiculous.
I think they could use their money to go out and do something else. Not saying he's not a good player, but the Steelers have been. I feel like yes, they've haven't had a losing season since Tomlin's been there, but I feel like even the past couple years they've been trending in the wrong direction. So I feel like they could have went out, and I mean, I feel like that franchise is just—it's going to be a shit show this year, like you were saying.
Yeah, I think
I mean, what they got? DK Metcalf, Jalen Ramsey were already getting in fights in the first like play of
yeah.
7-on-7 practice. Rodgers is your quarterback. You're paying 120 million to the D end. It's like, what are you doing?
I think the aspect of it is you can approach it and be like, hey, like, but what about his numbers? And you're like, all right, absolutely, these numbers are ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean, wasn't he Defensive Player of the Year last year?
Yeah, no, he's like a
Yeah,
multi-time defensive player
yeah.
of the year. And you look at it and you're like, how do you not sign this guy? He's like, absolutely. The
hmm
issue is that was years ago.
hmm
We're not getting this guy any younger. Like, this is the contract that he got that said, all right, I'm set for life.
Yeah,
And I could get injured now. I don't really care.
yeah.
I was thinking about something, and I was more so just thinking of this of the baseball side of things. Majority of the time in these contracts, they don't really work out.
hmm
You know?
You pay guys so much money. Like, look at Deshaun Watson got all that money, and look what he's turned into.
Yeah.
Like, anytime someone gets such a big amount of money, they never perform to what they thought they
And
were
I don't
valued at.
and I'm not stating like, oh, they aren't they're trying to underperform. I know they're trying to live up to the money, not
Yeah.
the money figure that they were presented. But it's the aspect of just like the body breaks down. It's not there's nothing really that can be done to defend this, and
hmm
I'm very much on the side of like you had an expectation. Like I'm very much on the side of, hey, I get it. Like you paid this guy when he was at his peak, and obviously it sucks that it ran out, and you're going to be having to pay this guy this good amount of money. But like, here's the thing: business is going to continue to grow. Like the game is continuing to grow. Money is just getting higher. Salary cap keeps going up.
Yeah.
Like I understand, like, and bring it back to the NBA for a sec. People, and I know you and I obviously were big fans of it, but when Jaylen Brown got that massive extension, you and I, like, there were people who were like, "Are you kidding me? Jaylen Brown is getting a $300 million deal."
Yeah.
Now we're looking at people who are making $100 million. Like they can make that much money that easily.
Yeah.
Like I get it, 300 million is a whole lot more than 100 million, but the numbers are just exponentially growing.
It's insane.
It is
It just feels
ridiculous.
fake. Some of the, I mean, $300 million.
I
That's insane.
began playing this game with a collection of friends of mine, and it's just, can you guess how much money somebody earned over their entire career in the NFL? So I'm just gonna look up the highest earning NFL players in history, and I'm gonna list off some names, and I want you to tell me how much money he made.
Okay.
Okay? Let me just pull it up. Just one moment. Would you like to take a guess on who is leading the earnings list? It is an active player. I will
Is it
give you
Patrick
that hint right
Mahomes?
now. No, it is not.
It's not. I'm trying to think who else. Oh, isn't it Dak Prescott?
Patrick Mahomes, for reference, is number 20 on this list. Dak Prescott is number 11.
Dude, okay, wow. Active. Who's getting paid? It's got to be a quarterback. Lamar Burrow?
I will also do this. I'm going to put it through the 2025 season. Actually, no, I'll leave it at 2024 just so nothing else changes.
I'm shocked Mahomes is 20 because I remember, I guess that was a couple years ago. He signed like a $400 million deal.
He did, but the thing is, that was a contract over like a 10-year period.
Okay.
So It's like he still has time on that deal, so he probably will be up there.
Was it Josh Allen?
No, God no.
Is it a quarterback though?
No, yes, it is a quarterback. Here's the thing. Stop thinking in terms of like who has gotten a really large contract. Think about a player who has made a lot of money.
So like Aaron Rodgers.
Yes, he's number one with $380 million. I did change it through 2025, and the person who was in second by $16 million vaults into first place with a jump of $14 million. So I don't know how that works, but Matthew Stafford jumps from $364 million.
Thought about that, yeah.
Matthew Stafford, I think, is going to be making $44 million this year.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Tom Brady is number 3 at 332. But I'm going to name off a couple.
Took less, and he made that over 23 years.
How much money do you think Ryan Tannehill made?
God, is he still active?
No.
I'm gonna guess Tannehill made $326 million.
You are an idiot. He made 195.
Like, really? Okay.
How much money has Kirk Cousins made?
Well, didn't he just signed another big deal? I don't get NFL money. Maybe 300 mil, 250,
294.
Okay.
How much money has Peyton Manning made over his career?
He retired in 2016. I'm gonna go, and that's when it was lower. I'm gonna go like 220.
Kirk Cousins has made $46 million more than Peyton Manning has.
He's also still playing, which that makes sense to me because one, he's still playing, and Manning retired now 10 years ago. That's crazy, actually. What the hell? And the cap, like you said, it just keeps going up and up. So these contracts just keep getting bigger and bigger.
Brett Favre. How much money did Brett Favre make in his career?
I think I'm highballing it, or I don't know, 150. I feel like that's too high.
141.
Okay.
Do you want to hear the three players who are right above him in the ranking? For reference, Brett Favre is 35.
Okay. Yeah.
34, Joe Burrow. 33, Joey Bosa. 32, Lamar Jackson.
Ridiculous.
An entire career, Brett Favre. That is from the 90s into like the early 20s. An entire career has already been surpassed in career earnings by 4 or 5 years of Joe Burrow.
Yeah, that's crazy.
He surpassed him by $100,000.
Damn.
And do you want to hear where Joe Burrow will be by the end of this year?
Yeah. What does he make? Is he making like 50 plus this year?
No, he's only going to make like 30 something, but it'll be going down 26th.
So he'll jump 10 spots pretty much.
Yeah, let me see 2026 where he would be. Oh yeah, he jumps another six spots to 212. I want to see through 2030 who would be the highest all time. Okay, Josh Allen would be the highest in 2030 right now.
That doesn't surprise me.
No, wait. Hold on. Yeah. Joe Burrow would be 8. Okay, a couple more topics. Actually, we'll stick with the Bengals. Trey Hendrickson. What's happening? Shamar Stewart was one thing. If that'd be a tough situation to lose your first round pick from not being able to agree on a contract. You sign him finally, but now you need to get Trey Hendrickson, and I don't understand how you don't pay the guy.
You need a defense.
You need him. He is your defense right now.
Yeah, like you have your offense.
17 and a half sacks does not go unnoticed. I get it. It's a lot of money.
He could have won Defense Player of the Year last year.
Easily. If they had any tangible the thing is though, I understand why they couldn't because it was just how bad their defense was in general.
Yeah.
But hey, it's the unfortunate truth.
Got to pay him up.
But it's like the Bengals are now in 3 straight seasons of just like awkward conversations with players and contracts. It's like T. Higgins 2 years ago, last year was Jamar, and now it's Trey Hendrickson.
It's like
And the
Yeah.
thing is, all the other two guys
If
got
you want to
paid. The question
win,
is, do you have the money to go after this guy, and what does it mean in terms of sacrificing for other players moving forward?
that's where
So,
it's like right now. I get it. People, like you said, they want to get paid. They want to be, financially set for themselves. But at the same time, if you want to
mhm.
win, look at what Brady did. Brady always took a pay cut so they could go out and sign other players, and he won
The
six Super
thing is,
Bowls.
not everybody will ever have. Not everybody's going to have
That's
that mentality,
that's what I'm saying, and
and
it
that's the
sucks
tough part.
because and that's why Brady won so much is because he's like, hey,
Yeah.
I'm willing to take a sacrifice for the rest of the team so we can go out and win. It's not just about me; it's about everybody else, and I think
Do you want to know who can't? LeBron got him. Breaking news: Jake Ferguson has agreed to a 4-year, $52 million extension with the Cowboys. Care less. Anyway, final NFL preview. Terry McLaurin was
you are
holding
a
out
New
of.
England Patriot. Let's make a deal. Let's make a deal.
So Terry McLaurin holding out of training camp with the Washington Commanders because of a contract. Are we shocked? No, but the question is now what will happen and how
Don't they
much will
have
he get paid
Debo?
now? Yeah. Oh my God, I forgot about all the Niners moves that they lost. I forgot that Debo was there. Yeah. No, I think it's pretty crazy. Is it fair? Yes, but if he came to New England, I'd be stoked.
He's so sick,
I
and
think
he'd be our
like
true number one receiver.
under the right deal, yes, absolutely. But the thing is, it's just like I don't know if I want to give this guy like a 3 or 90.
Yeah, that's a lot of
I
money.
really don't.
It's a lot of money.
Like I don't think he's a $30 million a year guy. Like he's
He's
29.
yeah, I'm about to say he's getting older.
And if we could get him for like a 3-year 60, I'd even go up to 3-year 75. And
Yeah,
I get it. It's like $5 million doesn't sound like a lot, but it is a lot in terms of cap space and other logistical things. I mean, hey, we saw Sam Hauser was the difference between the Celtics having to pay a 200 something million a year bill to a $500 million bill
speaking
with
of
the
that,
luxury tax.
they're gonna keep him, right?
Yeah.
And then we just pivoted.
The team, however, that this is the team.
Well, they just waved J.D. Davidson. Moment of silence.
Well, that too. Moment of silence.
Okay, that's silent. That
There we
the
go.
moment's over. But they have an extra roster spot now.
They do. I think it will probably go to Charles Bassey, but
Yeah, he was balling.
I think the unfortunate thing is I think it will go to somebody else.
Dude,
But
have you
here's the
seen the
thing.
reports of Ben Simmons?
But here's the
Please
thing.
no.
Hear me out.
Please
Hear me out.
no.
Hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me
I
out.
don't want Ben Simmons.
I saw a tweet.
Giannis?
No. When the Peyton Pritchard, Ben Simmons, Georges Niang, Hugo Gonzalez and Amari Williams lineup comes out in March, that's when I know we'll be getting AJ DeBonsa. That's when I know we'll be getting Cameron Boozer.
I don't want Ben
Dude,
Simmons on my team.
let Peyton Pritchard play the Stephen Curry role of just moving off ball, and let Ben Simmons facilitate and play defense. That's all we need, dude.
Are
That's
you
all
in
we need.
favor of them getting Ben Simmons?
No, but like I don't care about the season. I'm just trying to
I'm
have
still gonna
fun.
watch every game.
So am I. I'm still gonna be
Maybe
glued to
they did this.
Scallon.
Maybe I love Scallon. Maybe in some crazy event, getting rid of Davidson, freeing up a little bit of space, maybe a little bit of money, we're gonna get Al Horford back. If we get Al Horford back, I will be so happy. I know, but he hasn't signed anywhere yet. We're like a month into free agency, and he's still like that's odd to me.
Yeah. But neither has like Quentin Grimes and like a bunch of other players just because of cap and everything. I don't know.
Yeah,
Doesn't really matter. Jonah, do you want to end this episode out with a quick draft?
yeah, let's do it.
So we're gonna just do a quick draft of NFL players, just who we think are gonna. Basically, if we could just have a little mini team: quarterback, running back, wide receiver, tight
Take
end.
Caleb Williams.
Crazy. No, I'm kidding. We haven't even determined if you got first pick or not.
Imagine you snag him. No, I know who I'm taking. Go ahead.
I know who I'm taking.
Should we flip a coin?
How about this? How about this?
We'll flip this coin.
I'm gonna no.
Okay. Show the receipt. Do it on your phone.
I'm gonna. Okay.
Spin it on camera.
We're gonna do a spinner.
Between 1 and 10.
Yeah.
Do we both pick a number and then whoever is closest?
Yeah. Let me just get it adjusted. Okay.
Okay. Yep.
So,
1 to 10.
right, hold on, Zarch. I'll call you later. So, okay. I'm going to choose the number. Okay, we're both going to choose numbers.
So I write it down.
I wrote it down. That is my number.
3. Okay, I'll go.
3.
I'll go. Let's mathematically. What's the best number to pick here? Would be 4. But I'll pick fair, and I'll pick number. Pick number 7.
It was 4.
Are you shitting me, bro? Wow. Damn.
Wow.
I even said 4.
That's
go
funny.
with your gut. Always go with your gut.
Always go with your gut. Okay,
All right.
I will actually take the second pick.
Oh, you're deferring. Okay. So
Yeah,
you're
I
gonna go
will
back
defer.
to back.
I'm
So
going to go back to back.
So we're gonna snake draft it, and we can go any position.
Yeah.
Are you writing this down?
You can go. I will write it down.
Okay.
Let me just set it up.
So 1 receiver, 1 running back, 2 or 1
2
QB, 1 running back,
receivers.
2 receivers, 1 tight end.
Correct. And do you want to choose a defense as a whole? Okay, I agree.
So we do a flex. Any player aside from quarterback. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's do that. Okay. Cool.
Okay.
With the
Jonah.
first pick in the
Triple threat talk.
In the triple threat
Triple threat talk. Sports draft.
2025 sports draft. Team. I need a good team name. Team Bears are going 11-5, 11-6. I select Lamar Jackson. Bet you weren't expecting that.
He was one of the 2 names I had written down. Well, the nice thing is I can save my quarterback pick for my last pick.
I know, it sucks.
I'm going to go with one of my wide receivers, and I'm going to go with the guy who is the best wide receiver in the game right now. And that is Jettas.
Okay, thank you. I don't want him anyways. Take him.
And I also want Jamar Chase.
Fuck you.
I'm a
Your
sicko,
team's
man.
already... All right, I'm going to... So...
Yep. I want the LSU boys back together.
Now I get 2 picks. I'm going to go with... some of you guys might know him. He's a pretty good player by the name of Saquon Barkley.
Okay, that's literally who I was going to write down for you. I was like, oh, he's going quad.
And I will be pivoting a little bit here. And this might be a hot take for some, but I will be drafting the boy, the ginger, Travis Kelce.
Get Kels off the board.
Because you could take a receiver in your flex, but I'm playing this smart. There's a lot of receivers out there I could take. Go ahead.
Let's take a look.
I think you should rip a quarterback one of these picks just to even it out a little.
I probably will, just because the other 2 picks I also can't, So let me. Who do I take?
So you have quarterback, running back.
No, yeah, tight end and flex.
Quarterback, running back, tight end, and flex.
Okay, quarterback. I will take my quarterback right now.
I feel like you're going to go between 3 players. I'm going to see if I'm correct.
Talk to me. Who do you think?
You're going to go between... I know who you're going to take. Just say it, because I know who you're going to take.
No, I want to hear your thought process.
No, you're taking one of either Mahomes, Burrow, or Allen, but you're not going to pick Mahomes. And it'll be a toss-up between Burrow and Allen, and you're going to end up picking Josh Allen.
I picked Josh Allen.
Yeah.
He's the boy, dude.
I was going between Lamar and Josh Allen.
CeeDee Lamb is my flex. CeeDee Lamb is my flex.
That's a good pick. I don't have any receivers.
All right, Jonah. How about this?
Pull up
I will let you just finish out your draft. So you have 2 wide receivers and a flex. Actually, no. You only get 2 picks.
I need to do some research. I have an idea. So I need receivers, and you have arguably the top 3 receivers. I was hoping to snag. Okay. You don't want to give me 3 players, 3 picks?
I actually no. I'll give you the 3. I think I know who you're gonna take with your flex, but it's okay because I wanted this guy anyway. But you get your 3. Talk to me.
So I need running back. No, 2 receivers and a flex.
2 receivers and a flex. So you can take a running back with the flex or another receiver.
Okay. Give me... I'm trying to think here. Who do I want on my team? Kind of screwed myself here, didn't I? I'm going to go with Derrick Henry at the flex, because I know who you're going to take.
Julian Edelman was also a punt returner. It doesn't mean he was specifically
no.
just a punt returner.
That's completely different. No. They're having Jahmyr Gibbs line up in the slot. That's their plan.
But he's a primary position running back. Like there have been plenty of times where there are plenty of sets where a running back will line up on outside.
Not as often as he's gonna be, but it's okay. It's okay. I will go with
That's just a sicko plan, though.
Main man. I'm gonna go Puka Nacua. He kind of balled out. And then my last receiver, I'm debating between two here, but if he's healthy, give me him all day. Tyreek Hill.
It's either that or AJ Brown, wasn't it?
No, it was actually Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Love it. I have 2 picks remaining. I am going to take the guy that you thought I was going to take. I'm taking Jahmyr Gibbs at running back.
That's not who I thought you were going to take, actually, but that's a good pick.
Who you thought I was going to take?
I'll just let you finish it out because I don't want you to snap.
And for tight end,
tight ends,
just tight end.
Oh, okay.
So that's what. So you can say the running back.
I thought you were going to take Christian McCaffrey.
No.
Okay.
That leg
Fair
is
enough.
gone, brother.
You think so? I think he'll have
unfortunately.
I think he'll have it. I think he'll be good still.
A tight end, Brock Bowers.
Brock Bowers, yeah. He's going to be good.
Brock Bowers, yeah.
He's going to be good.
It was either him, Kittle, or McBride that I was thinking of.
Yeah, I feel like Kittle's a hit or miss. Niners really need to get their quarterback.
Dude, I think he's done great for him.
I think he's great, but I feel like he really needs a true... Well, he could have taken Mark Andrews. He's pretty solid.
All right, let's run through these teams and let's get out of here.
I screwed myself up with the receiver pick. But I think I beat you with
Lamar Jackson
my running back.
Quarterback, running back, Saquon Barkley, wide receiver, Puka Nacua, wide receiver, Tyreek Hill, tight end, Travis Kelce, flex, Derrick Henry. Not a bad team whatsoever.
That's a good team. I'm not gonna lie. Well, my receivers are a little smaller, but that's okay because I'm running the ball.
Well, no, it's just you have you're just a power team.
Yeah, I'm running the ball.
You're more balanced, where I'm
doing an RPO. I'm doing an RPO every play. I'm two guys in the backfield. I'm having Saquon and Derrick Henry in the back with Kelce blocking off the end with Lamar. Come on,
brother. I'm the definition of an RPO. Do I need to Josh Allen, Jahmyr Gibbs, Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase, Brock Bowers, CeeDee Lamb? I got a lot of J's on my team, Jonah.
Yeah, but you got just true receivers. I got guys who could do a little bit of both. I could have Tyreek Hill come off the end on a little wide receiver sweep.
In what world is Puka Nacua doing both?
No, I said I have a lot of guys. I didn't say every guy. Give me. Come on now, read the room.
I got a lot. Okay.
No,
Jahmyr Gibbs.
I got a lot of guys. My quarterback is better. I have the 2 best running backs in the league.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have the 3 best receivers in the league, and the best tight end in the league. Arguably,
I'm locking you down. My team would win. That was fun.
Good episode, Jonah.
Yes, sir.
As always, a pleasure.
I'm putting Jalen Johnson on your receivers and you're getting locked down.
Not when I have the best wide receiver duo in the league with Gonzo and Davis, baby.
Give me Christian Gonzalez. Give me Jalen Johnson.
Money. I felt beat. Yeah, that is the episode. Jonah, got any final words to say to the people?
Yes, I do. The World Match Play of Darts final is today. I mean, you guys won't know this until after. Luke Littler versus James Wade at 1:15 Mountain Time. The tune gonna be an electric day of darts. I've been watching darts every day for the last 8 days because there's nothing else to watch on TV. But I also love darts. This is gonna be must-watch TV. It's on streaming on Peacock. 3:15 your time, Connor. You need to tune in. Luke Littler, James Wade. Battle for the World Match Play of Darts.
Shout out Donkey Kong.
Love it.
That's it. We'll see you all not next week, 2 weeks from now for another Triple Threat Talk.